if you started with me on the Ghost Love Score reaction, hey, congratulations. It's like 100 days later and I'm still doing Nightwish. Okay. So if you wondered if I was a Nightwish fan, yeah, here we are 100 days later, like 40 songs later, but something still rings true. This is a reaction video for my first time hearing Nemo by Nightwish. I'm Chili or Aaron, whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me by my college nickname because my mom does watch the show. And the show is called Live with Chili. And I do reaction videos for your favorite bands, your favorite songs, and we all pretend like we can read death metal logos. We can't. But what we can do is we can name how many subgenres of metal there actually are. Spoiler alert, there's 11,317. For this first time hearing reaction video, I'm going to do Nemo by Nightwish, but I'm going to do two versions of it. I'm going to do the official music video with Tarja, but I'm also going to do the 2013 Wacken Open Air live version with Floor. That way we get two sides of it. But before we get started, please go like, subscribe, follow, and by all means, act outrageously while I react outrageously to a song that you, at one point in your life, reacted to outrageously to the first time you heard it. Only this time I'm doing it with a camera staring at my face so that you can look at me and laugh if you want to. But by all means, there should be an obscene amount of comments at the end of this video because I love the comments. Please comment because that is where I get the firsthand account of either a live performance or what you know of the band. I really don't like reading the Wikipedia articles or reading articles online about them. I love your firsthand accounts. Now, look, I have the hard part. You have the easy part. Together, when we join, we are like Voltron for music reaction videos. All right, let's get after it. This is Nemo by Nightwish. Okay. So it's this one might take me a second. That bass line for one, okay, the bass line for one, it just feels like gravel, right? Just like this, just this growl to it, right? And I don't do a lot of videos or songs from Nightwish with Tarja, and it's not on purpose. It's just that's the way it lines up. Sometimes because I really go off of what y'all request, and I started with Ghost Love Score, so it still takes me maybe the first verse and first chorus to be like, okay, it's Nightwish and not Floor, and I get that. I'm okay with that. I'm not upset about it at all. My favorite musician in Nightwish is Thomas. Singers. I'm kind of split on it. Yes, I do. If you held me down, don't though. That's my wife's job. But if you held me down, it would be probably Floor. But I like Tarja's voice, so that's the thing. Is like it's not because I don't like Tarja. I like them both. It's just so it takes me a minute. Let's keep going. we might have okay. I'm trying to figure out how to say this. We might have a little bit of an issue with this song. So let me think about how to word that. Let's move on to it. Let me move on to something else real quick, and then I'll get back to that. I'm gonna let that part go a little bit longer that I'm thinking in my head. But there's another part I saw cinematography wise, and something that happens a lot in cinema is you'll see an X put on the screen, and technically in cinema, if you put an X over a character or a skull or something, typically you would hide an X. It's actually a death mark that you would put on that character in a song. And I don't know what it was. A shadow. It was a shadow, and it was actually making a cross, but technically it's an X. And it struck me. I was like, okay, is somebody dying in this? Because in cinema you would mark them for death at that point. Not every director does that, but a lot of directors will put X's on characters. But anyway, there's another part to this video that's kind of, I'm trying to put words to. I'm gonna keep going because I want to be careful how I say it. I guess is what I'm. All right. Okay, so somebody fell into the water. I don't know if that was going to be a symbolic death. It looked more like a rebirth. It looked more like a coming out of what was into what will be. I don't know. You tell me what that was. I haven't picked up on the lyrics yet, and that's actually part of what I was going to talk about. But I will say this. If you started with me on the Ghost Love Score reaction, hey, congratulations! It's like 100 days later, and I'm still doing Nightwish. Okay, so if you wondered if I was a Nightwish fan, yeah, here we are 100 days later, like 40 songs later. But something still rings true, and that solo, again, a perfect opportunity to ruin it by being too technical, and he just plays a beautifully perfect solo. He just plays it to what the song needs. It's such a humble masterpiece of sorts. But yeah, and then to go on with it looked like they did the death of a character. I don't know if that's what they're symbolizing or if it's something else, but let's finish it out. We've got maybe a minute left. Okay. All right. So, just being honest, that was kind of a throwaway line of sorts. Just the whole Death X thing. I just kind of thought, like, there's no way they're doing that intentionally. They're just probably just being creative and putting that shadow in there. But they literally did use a Death X. They marked for death. That's neat. I like that they did that. So, okay, I've been trying to think about how I'm going to say this, and it's actually not that big of a deal. I'm probably making it more of a deal than it really is. But the thing is, there's a huge... I wouldn't say a huge division. There is a division in kind of the Nightwish army of who's their favorite singer, right? And me, like I said, if you had to pin me down, it's going to be Floor. But truthfully, my favorite my favorite Nightwish band member is Thomas. You know, that's who I like the most. I just like his writing. I like his lyrics. I just like his compositions. But Floor, as far as the singer, and then Marco as well. A lot of people say like, no, Marco's my favorite. But look, Tarja nailed that song, and I think that song's perfect for her. And the problem I'm having is I'm doing two versions. I'm doing the official music video, and then I'm going to do the Wacken 2013 concert. And I did this one first because I thought, well, let me just get this one out of the way. And I feel bad for doing that now because she freaking nailed it. That was incredible. Her voice is perfect for that. It's a great song, and she has a perfect melody to it. And man, so I'm now going to move on to the next one, you know, because I have to, but I hate going into it now because I'm like, well, crap. Floor, you better bring it. I should never, because I know she will. And I hate to, but that bass line was powerful. I think the solo did a great job. That is a beautiful song. I do want to do a breakdown of the lyrics. Now that I looked and I saw the cinematic angle of the Easter egg, the Death X marking for death, I thought they were just being creative, and then ultimately that character does go away. And I thought that was like, okay, so they did actually do that. Now, why? Now I want to go back into the lyrics. Maybe you know. Let me know in the comments what you think it is. In fact, that's what we'll do. I'll go through and I'll do a lyrical analysis maybe later based off of your comments, and I'll say, hey, here's what I actually think, but this is what you said. This is what I think. Let's do that. But, you know, thank you for this. Beautiful song. That's going to be right up there at the top. The melody, the drive, the power. They had that breakdown segment right before the solo. I think it was only like, not even like, it was only a couple measures, if that. Like, it was just really quick, and they just drove into it, and it caught my ear quick, and I liked it. That's a top song by them for me. I'm kind of ashamed I waited so long to hear it, but now we're going to get into the live version with Floor from 2013 Wacken. Thank you for joining me on this little journey with Nightwish. If you started with me at the beginning with Ghost Love Score, here we are. We're still doing it. But please continue to like, subscribe, follow, and comment. But also, you can join me on the live show. It's not on YouTube anymore. It is on Twitch now. We had to move it because of the UMG stuff. But go over there, and you will see us having fun every day. We do, it seems like a Nightwish song every other day, but we have a lot of fun over there. I know that's not as easy for y'all to jump over there, but if you can, go watch that show. It's from noon to 2 Central Standard Time here in America. A huge European audience on there, and we love talking and having a good time. It's a little more informal than it used to be. So, all right, thank you. We are on to the next song.